Bull Run, I'm excited. Everyone's excited. It seems we can see on crypto Twitter, uh, activities increased. Exchanges like us keep announcing, volumes are through the roof. User signups are growing. But I thought about this quite a while back because I joined this industry right before the last bull run, like a lot of us. And before the bull run, a lot of people join in, and some of us have stuck around, some of us left. But essentially, what happened during this time? Okay, so I realized that it's some things are pretty clear. If we don't get into technicalities, larger picture. I was not a trader before I joined. I've never invested apart from some traditional instruments in my whole life before I joined crypto industry. But everyone was getting 10x, 100x, 1000x, McAfee. All of these things were too glamorous for me, right? So I analyzed and I realized that most people that I knew did not end up making money, or at least a lot of money during the bull run. In a bull run, you can just throw a dart, and whichever coin it lands on, you can uh, buy that coin, and of course, everything just pumps. But why don't people make money during a bull run? What's wrong here? Okay, so let me give you some data. So July 2017 is mid 2017 is when the bull run is supposed to start, right? Market cap of our crypto industry, if you go and look at coin market cap, was around $100 billion. Okay, and December 2018, you'd be surprised to know the market cap was somewhere around $115 billion. So 1.5 year, 15% is what the market cap increased. But why did it look like everything was always going up? Because we were just focused on what was going up. Okay, so that is what I make of this. Money injected in the market, and that money was taken out. So what's going on here on a very macro level is our psychology is not trading psychology. Most of us are not seasoned traders. We can buy and we can maybe hold, but we don't have a strategy. Tarusha said, have a plan, follow financial hygiene, but it's difficult. We are not trained to do that. And I noticed something really interesting that happened. Okay. And some of my trader friends ended up making some money, not 10x, not 100x, but they were pretty happy buying Bitcoin at 10,000 and selling it at 15,000, right? Who did that? Most of us don't do that. We just look for 4,000 or we look for 20,000. Why? Why is this happening? Because I noticed something interesting that was happening when the prices are going up for any coin, for Bitcoin or alts usually rally together. So if either it is Bitcoin running or altcoins running, the news tends to be positive. So when a token or any project is pumping, to speak that language, the news will be really positive. So if I made some profit, I would feel no, okay, this is a long-term game. This is my horse that will get me 10x, 100x, and then we end up not taking profits. And when the bear market starts, the news becomes positive. So when the thing is, when I'm supposed to sell, I'm not selling, and when I'm supposed to buy, I'm not buying. So we end up at this junction where we say, buy the dip. Okay, buy the dip. I don't know how many dips there have been. Most of the altcoins are 97% down from their ATH. So this is a very macro thing, and of course, the bull run has so many factors that it's not possible to just summarize it in one, right? So some certain points that I have noticed, which are very important, which I would really want to watch out for in the next bull run. Some things clearly appear again and again and again. So there have been 3 bull runs until now, and if you analyze data and news during those 3 bull runs, you will realize flippening is not happening. Okay, it keeps happening every bull run. It doesn't happen. Signal groups are mostly scam. So yeah, maybe someone's doing it diligently, but mostly it is scams. This is all my personal beliefs. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything else, nothing to do with WazirX, but this is what I have come to understand with my own analysis. It's important to know whether I want to trade in BTC or I want to trade in odds. These are completely different games altogether. Okay, so whether I want to get into odds or not in itself is a decision. Second thing, whether I want to hold or trade. No one taught me this last bull run. Everyone seemed like they were trading, but then I figured out some people were just holding. What am I holding? Why am I holding? Till what time duration? What's my target? People did not know anything about that. Well, I think I'm saying probably too much, but do your own research means I don't guarantee. I gave you some gyan, but I said do your own research means no guarantees. Okay, it's like mutual fund investments are subject to market risk. We all know what that means, right? So when someone says this is what I believe in, but do your own research means don't listen. I mean that's not a guarantee. That's negating everything that they just now said. So yeah, I would also say do your own research. Don't listen to me. That's about it.